When is specific performance a valuable contract remedy? Imagine you buy a one-of-a-kind painting or a piece of land that cannot be replaced. If the seller refuses to deliver, what can you do? Sometimes money just isn't enough. That's where specific performance comes into play. Specific performance is a court order that requires the breaching party to do what they promised in the contract. But it only works when certain conditions are met. First, the contract must be valid and enforceable. It needs to be clear, definite, and legally binding. If the contract is vague or invalid, courts won't order specific performance. Next, the person asking for this remedy must show they are ready and willing to perform their part. They should have already done what they promised or be prepared to do so. For example, if you agreed to buy a house and have the money ready, you meet this requirement. The breaching party must also be capable of fulfilling their obligations. If they are unable to deliver the land or goods because of legal or physical reasons, courts won't force them to perform. Another key factor is whether monetary damages are enough. Courts will only grant specific performance if money cannot adequately compensate the non-breaching party. Real estate transactions are a common example because land is unique and cannot be replaced with money. If you buy a specific piece of land, only a court order to transfer ownership will do. Contracts for rare or custom-made items also qualify. For instance, if you order a custom sculpture and the artist refuses to deliver, monetary damages might not be enough. The court can order the artist to complete the work. The contract must also have clear and detailed terms. Vague contracts make it hard for courts to enforce performance. For example, if the contract states the delivery of a specific painting by a certain date and price, courts can enforce that. Courts usually do not order specific performance for ordinary goods or services. If you buy standard products or services, monetary damages are typically enough. For example, if you buy a standard car and the seller refuses to deliver, money damages can cover the loss. In business law, specific performance helps ensure parties get exactly what they bargained for. It keeps the integrity of contracts involving unique items or important property. To sum up, courts will consider specific performance when the contract is valid, the non-breaching party is ready to perform, the breaching party can perform, monetary damages are insufficient, and the subject matter is unique or irreplaceable. It is not a remedy used lightly but reserved for situations where fairness demands it.